Hey guys, Ben Lang here, Altitude Capitalist. We are into week 2 of the dumpster fire over at Chasing Cardboard. This video is going to get a little ugly, but there's some things at this point that just need to be said. The only reason why we're entering week 2 of this dumpster fire is that Ty refuses just to put this thing to bed, admit his mistakes, and say that he'll never do it again. I had intended today to do a reaction video to Ty's 10-minute mea culpa, I guess you might want to call it, that he put online a few days ago. But when I logged onto YouTube today, I saw that Ty had completely deleted that video from YouTube, probably because it was a terrible video. However, I knew a couple days ago I wanted to make this. So when I was watching it, I was taking notes. So let's go. This is the video that Ty called, he titled it Fake News, as in any person who disagreed with his actions and talked about it was a purveyor of fake news. Obviously, very immature. And we'll see a pattern from this guy here that everything is someone else's fault. It's everyone else except for him that's doing the wrong thing. The first part of the video that Ty made was the most boring part. But in retrospect, it was the most damning part and the most hypocritical part of the whole video. He spent like the first 3 minutes going over like a list of 7 or 8 folks who create content about baseball cards on YouTube. And then he would honor some of these guys with the green check mark, saying they're good for the hobby. And then he would condemn others with a black X, saying they're bad for the hobby. Well, Ty, let me ask you this, buddy. How would you grade someone who creates content on YouTube and sells stuff based on the content if that person received a BGS quick opinion saying that his item was likely not authentic, then after receiving that opinion, going ahead and relisting it on eBay for an unsuspecting customer to purchase? So Ty, how would you grade yourself? Would you give yourself the green check mark? Is that good for the hobby? Or are you someone who's bad for the hobby? Then he goes on and, he does this all shucks act about saying, we didn't get this authenticated. We know we won't realize the full value of these items. And it's okay. We're leaving money on the table. It's not a big deal. Of course, that's a bunch of nonsense. And then he goes on to marginalize the BGS quick opinion process. So, he calls this kind of flippantly. He says, oh, well, it's just a screenshot of a JPEG. And when he's describing it as that, he's showing this like grainy black and white image on the side of the screen, which I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the implication is it's part of the quick opinion that's not in his favor. Then later on in the video, he says the quick opinion is just a 30,000 foot view. Here's something that's interesting. While he deleted the video, he did not delete this comment from Twitter. Here we go to his Twitter account. Check this out. So he goes, someone you trust goes and gets an autograph from a player on a card. Then a random dude you don't know takes a screenshot of it and sends it to another random dude over at BGS who says it's likely not to authenticate. Who do you trust? We trusted our friend, not 2 random guys we don't know. All right, well, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, again, he's diminishing this entire quick opinion process. And it really reveals his ignorance about autograph authentication. Because if you get a likely not to authenticate quick opinion, that's actually a very strong opinion and easily based off a screenshot of a JPEG. And here's why. Someone who's a subject matter expert on a particular autograph can easily look at an exemplar and kick it out. They can easily kick it out for things within 1 to 2 seconds of observation. Stuff like the slant of the autograph, formation of letters, spacing of the autograph. So when you get a result that's likely not to authenticate, that's actually a very strong opinion. It's not something haphazard. It's not a diminished opinion like he tries to describe it. Again, everything is someone else's fault. It's not his fault. Also in this, he calls these guys random dudes to try to diminish it. Well, they're not random dudes. The random dude over at BGS is actually an expert in autograph authentication. Some of the best autograph authenticators in the country work at BGS. The other guy is the random dude. He's actually their customer. So, I mean, just very low class. Here's something else that he didn't delete that I found very interesting and stupid. Here we go. This is all a joke to Ty. You know, this is a big joke to Ty. So here he guarantees that this rock Beanie Baby is real. It's also for sale. Make an offer. If you're nice, we may have Ty sign it for you. So see, you know, this is all just silly in his mind. He also put this online. I couldn't get it to show up on my screen, but on July 15th, he wrote, you know, if the auto is indeed fake, relisting it was a mistake, no doubt. He completely misses the point. This entire matter hinges on just one thing. This entire matter hinges on the fact that Ty received a BGS quick opinion that said this thing was likely not to be authentic, and then took that item and put it back up for sale to rip off some unsuspecting customer. The more, and that's completely unethical what he did, completely unethical. The more I'm learning about this guy, the more I'm learning about this particular case, the more I'm questioning the moral compass of this guy, Ty. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. Thanks.